World of TikTok, YouTube, wherever I'm gonna put my content. Care for sight here today in the cemetery. I have now been walking for the past 7 years. Maybe 8. Damn. How time flies. But lately, I've been, a couple years back, I know for sure, I was in this area doing some metal detecting. And as you can see, the cemetery, this was once all woods. If I would have known they were going to dig this and cut everything down for this, I would have took a damn video of it. But I believe in 2018 or 2017, they literally cut all this down. And of course, as you can see before you, extended the cemetery. But ever since, well, somebody has actually taken the stuff that was over here that I had piled up. An old, like one of the, maybe the first cassette tape or car radios from the 60s. It could have been at least 70s was over here. An old truck seat with all the, the material that, or the cushions and vinyl that was off of it. The springs to a truck seat was found over here. I found an old alarm clock. And for whatever reason, I don't know how they did this area, but I could assume that they pushed this pile like this and made a hill because it was all flat, I believe. Then again, I could be wrong, because all I remember is trees, and I don't know, there's a lot of peat moss here, so I mean, it could have been that. But all I do know is that is why what I found, and is why I came over here metal detecting. I found quite a good amount of stuff. Nothing worth money or nothing, but today as I was walking and I went beyond the you can see over there the entrance way, right about, I don't know, maybe a few feet off of the road there in the dirted area, I found this. Yes. Now, I don't know if this had any, I don't believe it had any siding on it, because it does look like these pins here are very old. And this is how the knife would have been intended to be made. But I don't know what I just found, but this is an old pocket knife. And I don't know when they started production on these. I mean, I do have another one of these I found at a clean-out job. But it's more rounded, it's bigger, but you can tell it was an older style. This one, I want to say, even though I've never seen one like this, my father used to deal in a lot of antiques. And this one, right, I would assure and assume he would have, if he, found it or whatnot, just to keep in one in his collection. But I don't know, I must have gotten, I noticed even in my backyard lately, the ground has been like dissolving. It's the best way I can describe it, and stuff's being unearthed. And mind you, for whatever reason, a tree in my backyard, I've been finding old bottles buried. And because, of course, like the rain washing away the dirt, don't ask me where the hell it all goes, but it's insane to think that the ground here is just like shifting, dissolving is the only best way I can explain it, and unearthing everything that was once buried. So with that being said, I'm gonna talk now and walk on home. Done with the walk. But with that being said, now I gotta bring my metal detector to the other side and check on that side to see what I can find, let alone. Look at this. Old brake line. I would assume that's a brake line. Nah, there. This is what I'm talking about. Stuff like this coming out of nowhere. That's new. I don't know if that could have fell off a car and somehow, yeah, right, bounced over here. Let alone someone collecting metal or something and it fell out of the back of their truck. But the knife, yeah, I don't think that would be the case. Just happened to fall out. So, as I'm saying, like the ground is friggin' dissolving and stuff's unearthing. Or just shifting like dirt-wise somehow with the rain and whatever friggin' moves the dirt. But right, I can just imagine what else was unearthed in that cemetery over there. Because I mean, yeah, it's insane what you would find underneath all the dirt and stuff. I mean, you know, you got stuff that from centuries under there. But right, you gotta metal detect to find it. That is a big thing that my father used to do. I mean, I tried doing it at times, but right, my depression got the best of me, you know. I had the drinking problem come in. I stopped doing a lot of things. And I was actually talking to my older brother the other day, and he was asking me about something my father had that was antique. And literally gonna tell me that I drew on it with marker. An old blanket, I guess, or a quilt that was made. And it literally was quilted to have a president's face sewn into the middle of the blanket or quilt. And I had never seen that. Never in my life did my father ever pull it out and show me. You know, I tried asking him because he kind of forgets a lot of things, but my brother, when was the last time he saw it? And he said probably in the late 90s or the 90s. And I'm sitting there thinking, dude, sorry about that, because in the 90s, I was on a mission to reach the 25 Club, the great late Jim Morrison. I had a lot of things going on in my life, but yeah, I didn't want to get with me. I'm trying to keep the tug away from the mailman. But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on in my life at that time, and I missed a lot of stuff. Oh man, did I miss a lot of stuff being blacked out. A blacked out drunk. Can't imagine half the time how I even made it home. And I didn't care what happened to me back then, so I definitely wasn't going to remember some blanket or quilt. But that being said, you know, trying all this, getting back my life, been sober now for a good many years. I kind of find it nice to be doing things so I can, you know, keep my life busy. Other than that, I just wanted to share that. I gotta do some history checking on that knife. I'm not looking to see how much it's worth, because a lot of cleaning on that would need to be done, which I'm gonna try to do, but I don't think it'll help it. It's cool to know the dates and stuff. You know, a lot of stuff these days of antiques ain't found out. If you don't got a bulk of it, you ain't getting it looked at. It's got to be in a state for any type of antique dealer. Times have changed. People don't want antiques no more, so, I mean, don't get me wrong. You're missing out on the best stuff ever made compared to today's junk, but nobody wants it no more. Cheap and efficient and easy stuff is what people want. But other than that, I'll get back to you on another video to maybe give you a date on the knife. Till next video, be safe, take care. Always beware. And always believe. We got a ghost video coming up. Gotta get some numbers and times all written out because it's I did catch something within 15-minute time, people. So keep an eye out.